Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great Thursday. Well, today as you can see we're going to start this one and it's called Treasure Bowl. And we'll be starting right over here on this edge. And the color is 666 red. So what is everybody up to? My goodness gracious. Let me pull you in here. Pull you up a little bit. There you go. Hopefully you can see things better. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I was so glad to get out of there last night. I'm telling you, I was done. Just done in. For sure. We had the order and it was kind of normal, so didn't take hardly any time at all to get it done. About an hour, hour and a half, something like that. So I was quite happy. Let me move that over here. Maybe, baby. Come on. Seriously, kids. Quit messing. And I got the little corner of the building. I guess that's what it is. That ornate building. Oh, yeah. It just drug on and on and on. But it's getting to be that time of year. So, fun times ahead. Let me tell you. It was rained the whole, well, off and on the whole time that I was at work. And evidently it rained part of the night before, I mean, it was fairly dried up. I mean, we had puddles, of course, but didn't even dawn on me, that it rained during the night. I didn't hear nothing. I passed right out. I was just over it. And today I'm supposed to go and have lunch with my daughter. I think we're going to go out to the truck stop and have little personal pan pizzas. That sounded kind of good. We opted not to go for the big meal, at our favorite restaurant. Some days it's just a bit much. So I got nothing on what today's going to be like. If it'll rain, 3/4 of the day or not. And we're not planning on going too far away from home. We're not going out walking around or anything like that. Just isn't happening. Still a lot of people in town, and I'm sure they'll be piling in for the weekend. You know how that goes. Awesome. Just love it. So, yesterday I stitched for maybe an hour on my colorful town, and that was about it. I was just fried by the time I got home last night, so I just had a cup of tea and went to bed. Some days are just too much. Yep. So hopefully I'll get some more stitching done this weekend. I want to work on the silk dragon, if you will. We'll probably have some reviews, and of course we'll have Oldie Day on Saturday. Oops. So look forward to all that, and somewhere hopefully my other package from AliExpress will show up. So we'll see just what transpires this weekend. It'll be an adventure. And we don't even have to leave home. This should go fairly easy, this stitch. It's one color. All you gotta do is stitch. I like that. Saw a couple things on Netflix that kind of piqued my interest. I want to say, well, there was a thing on Wyatt Earp. I'm always interested in that, so I may end up watching that. And then there was another one. I thought it was called Dark Wars. It's about the Navajo Nation, current times-ish, maybe in the 70s. So we'll have to see if that still piques my interest. I found that yesterday, and it was time to go to work, so I just put it on my list to kind of gander into it a little bit more. So we'll see if I watch any of them, or if I go back to my old reliables and just sit there and stitch. Sometimes that's the best. Sometimes I'll just put on Grey's Anatomy and just let it run through the seasons. There's 17 to pick from, so. And that way I don't have to pay too much attention. It's making noise. I'm following the plot line because I've seen it, at least 8 or 9 times all the way through. So. And something else might come along. Who knows? So, what's everybody else? Anybody got any plans for the weekend? Going anywhere? Doing anything fun or exciting? I could use a trip out of town, I'm telling you. I just don't know. Just need to get out of Dodge for just a tiny bit. Go look at something different for a change. Tired of fighting all the tourists and people in town. And every time I want to go to the grocery store, it's a big hoopty, if you will. Put that needle over there before I get stabbed. No sense in starting the weekend with sore fingers. I know, I could use my thimble, but holy cow, what have we got going on here? And I wanted to get back to that 9 count as well. See if I could get, make some progress. I put a couple color threads in it already, so it goes fairly easy. There was nothing too hard about it, so we'll have to revisit that again. And I want to start either the Phoenix or the dragon that I got this morning, or that I opened from AliExpress. I really like that. That kind of piqued my interest as well. So we'll see what it is I decide I'm gonna put my time in, because sometimes I get stuck on just one of those. Came that close to getting out that big one yesterday, and I'm like, no, it'll take me 15 minutes to figure out what thread I'm going to use. So it's still over there. I may make some red beans and rice this weekend if it's going to be all cold and, dreary. That always perks me up. I was going to make green chili, but yeah, I really don't have room to put it. So we'll just wait. I had fish and french fries last night when I got home. I was just just starving, so had to have that. Try to have fish at least once a week. You can't get fresh fish unless you go out and catch trout, but that hasn't happened. So, and we haven't taken the kids out fishing or anything. It's just been too hot to sit outside, and now it's rainy, you know, which would probably be a good day for fishing anyway, but I don't think my daughter wants to sit out in the rain. And do that. So I doubt that that will happen. This looks so much nicer on the 14 count than on the 11 count. I mean, it's all in what you're into, but I just thought it'd look a little bit more concise. The big one is just too overwhelming. Oops. So we'll see. Work on this for a little bit today. Tomorrow I get to go do laundry. I know, is that not exciting? And change the cat litter. I'm telling you. It just gets to be too exciting around here. I have to stay home because, you know, it's too much for my heart. Yeah. There's usually a lot of people in town. I don't think there's any events. Oh, there might be little events or something going on this weekend, but I doubt it. I don't think there's even any big thing going on for Labor Day weekend, which is next weekend. That ought to be just totally fun. Oh, geez. And then in another month, it'll be time for it to have the leaves change. And if it stays this cool, they might, sorry, just keeps going farther and farther over here. Might change early. I have no idea. And I haven't sprung the idea of going out and doing fall pictures, you know, with the grandkids. We try to save that for the last minute so they have no time to, what do you call it, decide they don't want to go or they're too big to go or, yeah. Oh, my goodness. When my kids were in high school, the big thing for your senior pictures was to go out in the woods, you know, and get pictures taken professionally. And now I doubt that that'll even trip anybody's trigger. Not that we're that close to anybody graduating, you know. By then, you know, they'll go, no, I don't want my picture taken in the woods. Yeah. I don't know. It was a big deal back then. And it was kind of spendy. It was about $150 to go out on a photo shoot with this company. You know, they did all the school photos and stuff. But, yeah. Kids have new ideas these days. God, I'm sounding like my mother. Holy cow. Have we reached this part? So we'll see what happens. We don't like to walk around in the woods and stuff when it's so hot. We did that one time. We took Molly. Oh my goodness. And then my daughter and I, we kind of got lost trying to find where the parking lot was. I mean, it was on a dirt road and yeah. And then we just got out and walked to the river. Yeah, that was a few years ago. Then we got lost and it was about 90 degrees. I thought we were going to die before we got back to the car. Had to carry the dog part of the way because there was nothing but like ground cactus, like looked like ground cover with cactus. Yeah, that was special. So, no, we're not doing that again. I think that did its end the last time, so we'll see. And it's too wet to go on any of those dirt roads. We don't want to get stuck and have to call my son-in-law because, you know, church would be out. And especially if he had to leave work to come and find us. No, We'll wait till it dries out a little bit. Would like to go just down to see the river, but we'll see what happens. But it's just kind of muddy right now. Oh my goodness. Just seems like we haven't had a chance to go out and do anything this summer. And I'm sure the grandkids are complaining that they didn't get to go camping. So, we'll see. And today's their first day of school. Oh my gosh. Does everybody remember your first days of school? You know. And how you felt. And the kids feel like act like they're vibrating. You know, they're just anxious. They want to do this. But, you know, oh, there's all new people and anxiety and stress. And like, oh my gosh, no. I wouldn't change that for nothing. Oh, come on. Give me one stitch here. All right. There you go. Isn't that pretty? I'll just bring you down way close so you can see. But it stitches real nice. There's nothing hard about this. Just stitch. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me today. I sure do appreciate it. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.